Okay. Page 23, Etude II, or Etude II, whatever you want. It's Roman numeral 2. And this one, we're dealing more with the G major scale, but now we're kind of changing things up a bit. Let's look at the beginning here. You have pickup beat down here. That's not your position. Look at the next few notes. Third finger on the G. So this is your position to start. And you're not staying there very long, because when you play the F sharp, now you want the thumb on the G. Now you're in this position. We're changing hands around. So the idea of staying in one position, that's kind of fading away. So at the beginning, you're coming in on beat 4. It's a pickup beat. There's only one beat in that measure, because the last measure in the piece, if you look at it, it's got 3 counts in it. So put them together, you got 4, and we're happy. So it's because it's got to have 4 beats in every measure. So it's coming on 4, beat 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we do the eighth notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. It's not just a straight up. Now we're kind of, yeah. And that's what this is. You get it again toward the end of that line. And then in the second line, same thing. But in the second line, second measure, it's different. Look out. You're starting out here. But here, you want the thumb on the A. We change positions again. And the last measure of the second line, C sharp. Now it's C natural. They have to put in the natural sign or it'd be a sharp again, because the sharp still applies. And then in the going on to the next line, the first ending, you got to come down and put your third finger on the B. So you just come in a little bit. And then in the second measure of the last line, you got to have the thumb on the D down here. So I'm going to, it's the end of a phrase. I'm going to lift up and move down. So here I'm just going, and I'm ready to repeat back up. You already know how first and second endings. I explained it on the other video. If you didn't watch the other video, go watch it where I explain first and second endings. And you know which video it is, because if you go back, it's whichever piece had first and second endings. And that's the right hand. Now the left hand, look at this. When it comes in on the first line, these notes, that's what they want you to do. I would prefer you not do that. What they're just doing a chord, and you're just crossing over. That's good exercise, good practice to it, because you need to be able to do that. But if I were playing this, really playing it, I would not finger it. I would do a 1, 4, 2, 1. This chord. That's the fingering, it should be. So it's if you want to do a 5, 4, 2, 1, 2. You don't have to cross over. Same thing in the next line, first measure. I like that better. And then the last line is straightforward. The last 2 measures, the last line, we've had this before, where you're coming from 1 note to 2 notes. We already talked about this, transferring the weight over. So hopefully that's not a problem for you now. Just practice that a little bit. Now a couple minor things. The right hand, look at the next to the last measure, the first line. You have that dotted half note here. Then the next note is a D down here. It's an octave down. You can stretch out because you need to feel this octave. It's between phrases, so again you can lift and move if you want. The right hand's in the way, or the left hand's in the way, so it's got to get out so you can play it. But things are going on just as long as you're aware, you got to do that. Like so, and that happens in the second line too. At the end, in the second ending, the very end, there's an RIT period, retardando, means gradually slow down. So it'd be that. You just gradually slow down. And that slow down includes the counting. That last measure, you're going to hold for 3 counts, but you're going to continue to slow down your counting. So it's the last 2 measures is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and off. So it sounds like you're holding it longer than 3 beats, but you're just slowing down the count is all. We look for these little things because they help to make it music. I like to try this out slowly, very slowly. Now let's see if we can get these notes and rhythms and everything going, because you are moving around a little bit. I'm going to give us 3 counts because there's a pickup beat. So we'll come in on count 4. So it's like 1, ready, go, and then you play. So right hand here, left hand will be here somewhere eventually. 1, ready, go. Two, three. Repeat.